Yeah, do you work?
No, I'm in CDO class. 3 weeks exactly left.
Where was he picked up at? Do you know?
Troy, in Troy, I was at the gas station. I was driving my car, came up here and they pulled me over and said I had a warrant. But I thought it was clear, so.
Court is in session and the docket is stacked. License violations, bond arguments, old warrants, and a civil dispute brewing with serious consequences. The judge is firm, erect, and clearly watching credibility closely. One wrong move today could change everything. Subscribe for more dramatic courtroom breakdowns.
May 8th, 25, no proof of insurance. So you got to go take care of the no proof of insurance out of the 36th District Court.
36th District.
And be sure to pay your clearance.
Okay.
That's a $45 fee in addition, okay?
Yeah.
So go over and take care of that. I think that's what he wants you to do. Go down the hall, get your notice for March 19th at 8:30. Make sure you take care of it by then, though, okay?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you know where those ladies went?
I'm about to go. I'm gonna go out there and see if they're out there.
Mr. Young?
I'm young.
I think John has to get this guy out.
Raymonte Ronald Young, 25B 148-921, A and B. And I also have 25W 40456A. Good morning. Mr. Young, your name?
Ronnie Young. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, so let's start with, let's see here. Would we have a 921A? Let me see. He's going to plead to no ops and they're going to dismiss the suspend, true?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do on that file?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you pleaded no ops, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent, right to a trial by court or jury, right to question their witnesses, right to bring in your own, right to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To that charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Reoperating a motor vehicle in the township of Brownstown on July 10 of 25 on Telegraph near King.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a valid license on your person.
No, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Please accepted to that charge. The suspend's dismissed, and on 0456A, there's also going to be a plea to no ops. Take the plea to no ops, dismiss the suspend. But I'm not going to dismiss the disobey traffic control device. He's been in default on that. Judgment was entered. Yeah, that would have been defaulted a long time ago, back in November. That's why, because it's in default. You still have that showing as paid? Is in default, Heather?
Yes, Judge.
So that one, I'll take the plea to no ops. I'll dismiss the suspend, but he's going to have to pay that one. Okay. If you plead to no ops on this other file, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead?
Guilty.
On October 26th of 25, were you operating a motor vehicle in Western Ford Lane and Woodage at 2:07 in the morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have a valid license on your person?
No, Your Honor.
Probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
All right, that plea is accepted. So I got to sentence him on 2 no ops cases, and he's got a default charge on a expired plate from 921B and also on the traffic control device from 456AB. He's not in custody on this, is he?
He's got some other charges in front of Judge Hess, and that's where he got picked up to new charges. And that's why he was taken in on Monday. We arranged it on Monday.
No, I was taking in for the warrants I had from Miss McNally. They gave me citations for those other charges.
McNally.
Yeah, that's why I'm in jail. That's why I'm in custody, because of your warrant, sir.
Yeah, because I said 15,000, 10%.
Yeah.
When you gonna grow up at any point? And then 1,500, 10% on the other charge. Go, what are you gonna say?
So the judge's driving record's not that bad, probably in a place where it could be rehabilitated, get a license. I would just ask the court to consider that he's already gonna take the hit on the two all the tickets and the points to go along with those. And then spend 3 days in jail.
Anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. If you will let me be released, I will. I get paid tomorrow. I just started my job at McDonald's a week ago. I, I literally get my paycheck on the 12th, and I will literally give you your money by Friday. I'm working hard. I lost everything within the last couple 8 months. I'm not trying to sit here and get sympathy or anything, but I will show you that I'm trying to take everything seriously. I gotta go to work today at 6 o'clock.
Well, stop acting like a fugitive, will you?
I got you, Your Honor.
On this case, 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 275 or 30 days, credit 3. I'll let you pay this, and that's on both cases. And we're gonna have him released to anyway. And I'm gonna let you pay. I'm gonna do this. I want you to set up another payment hearing for me, Heather. And we're gonna give him a date right now, and he's gonna come in, he's gonna talk to me like a man. All right, that's what we're gonna do. You start saving some money. I'm gonna be very reasonable with you if you come in here and talk to me like a man and quit acting like a little child. Will you do that for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
So give him a hearing date on all 4 of these tickets. Payment arrangement date, call it whatever you want. We'll set it up for a week from now.
Okay.
Can we do it, Heather? I'm not gonna write on these files. Can we do it just like a week from today?
Okay, you want to do it as a due date, Judge, or as like
I'm
you said,
gonna
as a
set it up because I want those other files out. I don't have the other 2 civil infractions or the 1 civil infraction. And I'm gonna cut him a break if he comes in here with some money. Why don't you set it out about 2 weeks? So I
That'll
can
put
do.
us to the 25th.
Perfect. Let's set this up for the 25th, 2 weeks from today, young man. And
Thank you, Your Honor.
and we're gonna set it at 8:30 in the morning, and we're gonna send it to Matt's Drive. That's where your address is, right?
Yes.
So set these up. I'm not writing on the files, Heather. February the 25th at 8:30. Make sure you send the paperwork down. If there's any question, he's to be released on these 2 now, okay?
Okay, Judge.
And I'll cut you a break, but come with some money. Where is Ms. Hernandez? Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank
And then
you.
does he need to
Where'd
zoom
she
in
go,
on
Ms. Bolson-Joy?
Mr. Haynes?
Were you talking to her? Is somebody bringing Ms. Bolson-Joy in
I
here?
asked Will, somebody said she was sitting at the end. I told Will to bring her down.
Please do.
I just, Judge,
Stalin, Moan, Hudson. Which one do you have, Mr. Who?
Raymond Sonner.
Judge, does Mr. Raimani need to go over to Judge Hessens now? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
That's why I was
I don't
trying to
know.
catch Mr. Haynes. I believe he may need to.
Okay, so he's gonna have to go over there now?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Make sure Mr. Haynes knows that.
Tell them you need to zoom into Judge Hessens now.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cole Moan Hudson, 2-6B1500000. Your name? Still on what?
Hudson.
You're charged with possession of tobacco.
What was that? What you're on?
Tobacco.
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer if you want one. Do you want a lawyer?
I don't have money for it.
I'll give you one if you want one.
That's fine.
Okay. We'll set you up with a lawyer. Thank you. Saunders,
I've seen Holland.
Trevone Terrell Saunders, 19M714-639FY.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, B738, Woodland defendant.
Did we, your name?
So Don Saunders,
All right, counsel, let me check. This is an old case. Where you been? You live out of state?
yeah, I was incarcerated in West Virginia and Pennsylvania.
Nice.
50 years.
So we have a possession with intent to deliver less than 50 grams of fentanyl from 2019. For purposes of arraignment, how does he wish to proceed?
Your Honor, thank you with reading.
Here's a critical moment. Despite an old warrant and serious drug charges from 2019, the judge sets bond at $100,000 with 10%, strict conditions included. No leaving the state, no drugs, no violations. That tells you he's balancing public safety with constitutional rights. Think that's fair?
All right, sir, I'm going to advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. If you say something in or out of court, whether orally or in writing, it can be used against you. You have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days. You have the right to a preliminary examination within 7 days thereafter. Again, you have the right to remain silent. If you choose to submit to law questioning with law enforcement officials, and you don't have to do that, then I do want you to understand that you'd be entitled to a lawyer at that questioning as well. Your probable cause conference, you'll be in front of Judge Hessen, will be February 24th at 9:15. And the preliminary exam will be March the 3rd at 11:30. Okay? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna have you fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer going forward. I'll listen to whatever you have to say, counsel.
Your Honor, as my client did mention, he has been incarcerated in Pennsylvania and West Virginia from 2020 up until the very end of 2025. He is currently though staying in Detroit with his mother, 3250 3rd Street. I did write his
32, wait a minute, you wrote it down somewhere?
well, I'll give you 3250 3rd Street,
Okay,
Detroit.
okay.
But I did write his current mailing address, which is in Pennsylvania, on the ROA.
3250 3rd, is that 3RD or THRIRD Street?
THIRD.
And you have that zip?
I think it's 48226. So he's staying with his mother. He can stay with her until whenever, until however long he needs, so this case gets resolved.
Does he work?
Until
Yeah, do you work?
No, I'm in CDO class. 3 weeks exactly.
Where was he picked up at? Do you know?
Shorey, in Shorey, I was at the gas station. I was driving my car, came up here and they pulled me over and said I had a warrant. But I thought it was clear, so.
Your Honor, he does have a valid driver's license and insurance to be able to get here from staying with his mother in Detroit. Also has 4 young dependents that he helps take care of.
He had to know about this warrant. He didn't surrender on 100,000, 10%. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. This is the state police, so we're going to have to get on this and get them to get him or what have you, John. So make sure they take care of that. And also, I want to check and see if he was ever printed on this case. I don't believe so. And you weren't printed, so also you have to be printed and photographed. So we'll have to tell them when we call over to the state to have them get them, okay? 100,000, 10%. You're gonna have to post $10,000. No
The
mail.
state trooper is here in the.
Oh, he is?
Yes, sir.
Where is he? Oh, I'm sorry. I
Can
didn't
I have him chime in on bond?
chime in on bond. You want to, come on up here. What, you want a lesser bond than that? Is that what?
100,000, 10%?
He hasn't been here. Come on. Your name?
Detective Sergeant Mark Lamb.
Did you want to say something on bond?
Yes, he has been incarcerated. It's an overcharge. And, me and him had conversations and I could get off the record.
I see. Why don't you and the defense lawyer approach? Come on up here. Yes. So you want to personal bond? Yes. All right. So you want a different bond. Tell me what you're asking me for, trooper.
I said, since the duration and, conversations, I wouldn't mind having a personal bond.
All right. 100,000 PR. Make sure you show up. You understand that?
100%, sir.
All right, 100,000 PR. Those are the terms, but he's going to have to get printed today too. Okay. Thank you very much. You'll be released. Good luck. Thanks. Is she coming down, Ms. Hernandez?
He said he yelled for her twice, she didn't answer, he thinks she might have left.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Recalling Leslie Bozajor versus Cynthia Hernandez, 2504922. Your name again? I'm not sure what I want to do. What, do you want the car back?
Sure. I can resell it. Even if it's damaged.
Who does she think she is leaving like that?
She's not somebody I thought I don't know who she is, Yaman.
You got to be careful in the future.
She knew my husband had just passed away and I was living alone and vulnerable. And I think she just took advantage of my
Well, I don't know what. Jennifer,
Yes, Judge.
do me a favor, call Ms. Hernandez. Tell her I expect her to be back up here in 10 minutes. Leave her a message. If
I can
not,
see if there was a phone number provided by plaintiff.
I'm just not sure what you want to do. You made a lot of mistakes here. You signed the title over when you didn't have the money. You didn't list yourself on the title as a secured party. You took cash. You didn't take it. I mean,
I came to your civil department to find out what I should do.
well, they can't give you good
No,
advice.
it's gonna give me a number to a lawyer and that's what it's supposed to.
Well, I don't want to know what your lawyer told you. And I don't want to know what you told your
Well, that's
lawyer.
how I filled out the papers.
Well, it's fine. When I looked at this, you do have, in essence, have a security agreement. But this is unique because, like, if you went to a dealership and you got a loan, the bank's name is going to be on there as a secured party. Your name is not on the title as a secured party. Do you know if she works?
No, she's on disability, I believe. She gets 1,000 a month plus food stamps, and that's why she's living at the towers because it's rent adjusted. You only wanted to make $250 payments for my car, but I told her no, that would take a year for you to pay it off. Yeah, no, I told her you said you have to make $500 payments.
This is brutal honesty from the bench. Even if she wins a judgment, The defendant is on disability with no wages to garnish. The judge is signaling a hard truth. Winning in court doesn't always mean collecting money. That's the painful gap between legal victory and financial recovery.
And that garbage she wrote in that paper she gave.
Ma'am, I'm not, I've already decided that. You don't need, we don't need to.
Those are lies.
We don't need to, I said that 6 times to her. I know, we don't need to revisit that. I'm trying to think of how I can help you. Ma'am, I said 6 times. Anybody listening would have listened and understood that I was calling her a liar. Okay? I mean, there's no question about it. I don't know how stupid she thinks I am. I'm just trying to figure out how I can help you at this point. You got somebody with a title, somebody's got no money, somebody's on disability. They don't have a job where you can garnish wages. Even if I give you a judgment, you got nothing.
She's on probation.
It doesn't matter. That's wholly different. I'm not shocked by that. Is she in front of me on that?
No, first district court.
I want to think about this. I got to think about this one. I don't know how I'm going to handle it, to be honest with you. That's going to be best for you.
Whoever's easiest to resolve it, so, we can put it behind me.
Yeah, you gotta next time talk to lawyers before you do these things, okay?
Yes, yeah.
I feel like going to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office over this one. That's how certain I am that perjury charges should be filed. I need a week to think about it, okay? Reschedule this for hearing and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do by next week, Jennifer. This is kind of a curveball, so just, we're gonna give you a date down the hall. Mail it to Ms. Hernandez too.
Okay.
I don't know, I might have you. I just gotta think about it, I'm sorry. All right, set it up for next week sometime, Jen. Oh, you
Okay.
know, it's gotta be at least Wednesday though, right?
Right,
I
because
mean,
we got to give
I-
7 days.
Exactly.
You
Okay.
have a couple landlord tenant things in the afternoon next Wednesday that you
That's
had
fine.
set. Okay,
That's fine.
we'll do it 1
But just
o'clock
remember, next Wednesday, I've got sobriety authority starting at
at
3 too.
3:30. Yeah, or 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Right, thanks.
She wants to be senior attorney, she just wants to be the prosecutor, she wants to give it to the Brownstown prosecutor.
Okay, so
Awesome.
you're gonna show up next week. She'll give you a notice down the hall, okay? I'll come up with something. I'll think about something, okay? No problem. Stellan Loan Hudson, 26B150000. Your name?
Yes, the one with it.
He tells me you no longer want a lawyer, right?
Yes, because I didn't know that I actually had an option.
No, it's okay. So you waive your right to a lawyer. Yes?
Yes, I don't want to.
You're charged with possession of tobacco as an underage person. You were only 20. How old were you at that time? 19 on Sibley near Dixon, Brownstown at 1:32 in the morning on November 10. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs for all those. You understand that? And you understand all your rights? You read an advice of rights, right?
Not really.
Why not? Sit down and read the rights, okay? And then I'll explain it. John, do you?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I read that picture.
Okay, you understand the rights?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not gonna have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm giving you $100 personal bond. I'm sending you to the prosecutor. You see if you can work it out. And either way, you're coming back in front of me, okay?
Have a seat in the hallway.
Do you understand? Come on back up here. You're looking funny at me. What do you mean? I'm entering a not guilty plea. The prosecutor has to decide with you. He's going to talk to you. She's going to talk to you. She's going to offer you something probably.
I'm sorry, I've just never been.
That's okay. If you don't like what she's offering you, you come in here. I'll set it for another court date and we'll go from there. And if you want a trial, ultimately, I'll give you a trial. Okay, but you're probably going to resolve it with her. Okay, she's not going to be unreasonable. I wish you'd quit smoking, but that's neither here nor there. John James Schaefer, 2-6B-14999, 8A and B. Mr. Schaefer, your name?
John Schaefer.
All right. Does he stand mute, wait, formal rating?
Yes.
Resist and obstruct and disorderly public intox. And then, so I'm entering a not guilty plea.
Resist and obstruct, disorderly intoxication, serious allegations. The judge enters a not guilty plea, sets a $500 personal bond, and adds strict no alcohol conditions. That's strategic control. He's preserving due process while protecting the community. One violation, and that bond could vanish fast.
I'm asking for an adjourned judge for discovery.
$500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to go ahead in order that you not purchase, possess, or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. Okay, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Just wait 1 second. And then you can ask a question. Just let me fill this out for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
What's your question now?
He has a medical marijuana.
Well, I'm not going to prohibit you from using marijuana if you have a medical marijuana card, but you have to have proof of that. It has to be valid. I believe. Just listen. I'm not going to violate you if you're using medical marijuana, so long as you have a valid medical marijuana card, which you seem to be reaching for. But I'll give you a court date, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Give me a date out 4 weeks if you would, Heather, about.
Judge, that'll put us to March 19th. We do 9/15.
At 9:15, okay?
Yes, sir.
So you go down and get your notice. If you want a lawyer going forward, you're going to need to fill out a petition for one, all right? Okay, I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you. Funches. Kimura Funches.
She's on Zoom. Judge.
Kimura Rain Funches, 25B1499961A and B. Name? Ma'am, your name?
Kimura Funches.
Yeah, I can't adjourn it much longer. You're going to have to clear these, okay?
Okay.
Why is she showing up today? Wasn't it scheduled for tomorrow, Heather?
She was on our docket today at 9:15, Judge.
Okay.
Judge, can we get a date past March 6th? She's due to get her license on March 6th.
Is this gonna be the last adjournment?
Yes.
All right, give me the first date after March the 6th.
For Brownstown?
Yeah.
March 19th, is it?
March 19th is the earliest date, huh?
Yes, because you are not here on the 11th.
Okay, what time we doing?
9:15.
The only problem is I won't adjourn it again, okay?
No, hopefully we'll have a resolution at that.
Good enough. March 19th, ma'am.
Okay.
March 19th at 9:15, okay? No more adjournments, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good luck. Thank you. Brian Kenny,
Good morning, Judge.
Bryant Allen Kenny the third, 25B1486464.
Good morning, Judge. I'm asking you to turn back, Mr. Kenny, if you can stick for me.
Kenny the third.
If we have a resolution in this plan, we got some points about the
She's gonna plead the disorderly under.
item.
All right. If you plead to that, possible penalties are up to 500 fines. I'll dismiss the original charge. I'll take it under HIDA. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you comply at the end of this probationary period, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that? Did he sign an advice of rights?
Yes, there should be one like that. I saw them in the files.
Did you sign an advice of rights today?
Today? One.
Okay, you guys are really gonna help me if you can have these rights from
Wow.
somebody.
That's great.
Okay, here you go. Sadie, hand that to Mr. Leaf, if you would, please. Thank you. Folks, what do you have? You have a case?
No, we.
You just watching?
Water.
Okay, okay. What do you have, sir? What's your name?
For mail hour. How's that? No, go down the hall, grab your numbers, make sure you're on that. Right at the clerk's window. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I see. Do I have a resist, hinder, and obstruct? Sadie, talk to John about finding this file when he comes back. This Ramel Howard. He's on for 9:30. Second page, second from the bottom.
That's already, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Recalling Brian Allen Kinney, 258148-464. Sir, have you now signed the advice of rights?
Yes.
Did you read it and understand it?
Yes.
When you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that? I can't hear you.
Yes.
You still wish to plead guilty
Yes.
to the charge disorderly conduct. How do you plead?
Yes.
On May 25th of 25 at 11:37 PM, were you at South Glen Boulevard? Yeah, you need to keep your voice up. At or near 19712 South Glen Boulevard in Brownstown.
Yes.
You have to talk into the mic.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what did you do that makes you guilty of disorderly? Did you expose your buttocks to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Why would you do that?
I don't have a good reason.
Judge, at the time, his current girlfriend was seeing someone else. He was upset. He confronted them. There was a verbal back and forth, and he ultimately exposed it.
Was he under the influence?
No,
Are you on probation or parole? Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please, why you been playing games? You came in on this on August 4th and you walked out before seeing me or the attorney.
I was having a really bad day and I don't really have a good reason as to why I left.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea. You're not on probation or parole,
No.
correct?
Yes, correct.
All right, and I'm gonna order a pre-sentence report. And we're gonna give you a sentence date in about a month, Heather. So this is Brownstown. We can make it 8:30, whatever date. I don't know, is it March 19th again?
That's correct, Judge.
Or you think we can get this one done before I go? What about the 25th?
We could do the 25th. That's
Yeah,
2
let's-
weeks, yeah.
Yeah, let's do February 25th at 8:30, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Go down the hall, get your notice, go over to probation, and you'll be interviewed, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck.
The session closes with a guilty plea accepted and a pre-sentence report ordered. No immediate sentence, just accountability deferred with structure. Every defendant today walked out with obligations hanging over them. Court isn't chaos, it's calculated consequences. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories.